Under the crisp autumn sunlight, a gleaming glass tower stands tall on Wall Street, a beacon of ambition piercing the sky. Ava Chen, a figure of sharp ambition in her mid-30 seconds, strides confidently toward the towering entrance. Her navy power suit accentuates a commanding presence, each step measured and purposeful. The building's grandeur looms, a symbol of the heights she aspires to conquer. Sunlight glints off the glass, reflecting the relentless drive that fuels her ascent. The Halcyon Capital trading floor pulses with frenetic energy, a symphony of flashing screens and urgent shouts. Amidst the chaos, Ava moves with purpose, a composed figure navigating the storm of commerce. A subtle undercurrent of unease lurks beneath the surface of the high-stakes environment, a silent tension. The air crackles with anticipation, the unsaid anxieties hanging heavy amidst the ringing phones and rapid-fire deals. Ava steps into Victor Lang's opulent office, a space that reeks of power and unchecked ambition. Victor Lang, in his 50 seconds, dominates the room from behind his massive desk, his presence exuding arrogance and cold calculation. Ava attempts to voice her concerns, but Victor waves them away with a dismissive flick of his wrist, his eyes glinting with disdain. His gaze never falters, a predatory confidence in his stance. "Crashes are for cowards," Victor declares, his voice a low, menacing growl. We ride the momentum. On the Halcyon Capital trading floor, a storm of red numbers washes across the screens as Ava intensely monitors the Asian markets. The screens scream of a plummeting market, a financial earthquake sending tremors through the firm. Ava's sharp gaze darts to the Dow futures. Negative 650 points, a harbinger of impending chaos. Ravi, her junior analyst, visibly pales as the gravity of the situation dawns on him. The tension in the room spikes as Ravi delivers the grim news. Bank of Unity just halted trading. A silent alarm echoes as the first domino falls, threatening to bring the entire financial structure crashing down. In Victor Lang's opulent office, morning light paints the glass cityscape with strokes of gold. Ava strides in, the weight of market data etched on her face. She presents the grim figures, each number a silent warning. Victor leans back, an arrogant defiance, hardening his features against the clear threat. His eyes, cold and resolute, fix on Ava, unwavering in their command. "Do it," Victor commands, the chilling words slicing through the fraught silence. The Halcyon Capital trading floor descends into chaos as the S&P freefalls, plummeting 7%. The first circuit breaker triggers, sending shockwaves of panic through the crowded room. Phones scream unanswered, each ring amplifying the growing dread. A tidal wave of fear sweeps across the floor as whispers turn to shouts. The news of two funds collapsing tears through the room, an invisible force of destruction. The air crackles with raw, untamed panic as fortunes vanish in an instant. At her desk in Halcyon Capital, Ava subtly activates a second screen, her movements precise and deliberate. Client data streams onto the monitor as Ava navigates compliance logs, her focus sharpening. Ava's survival instincts flare, a silent alarm bell ringing within her. A storm is brewing, and she prepares to weather it, her gaze hardening with resolve. The quiet office belies the intense calculation in Ava's eyes as she anticipates the coming confrontation. Inside Halcyon Capital, Victor Lang's face flushes crimson as he barks into the phone, sweat glistening on his brow under the unforgiving fluorescent lights. "This is Victor Lang. I will not accept these margin calls. Do you know who I am?" he roars, his voice echoing through the high-rise office. His grip tightens on the receiver as he confronts the unseen forces on the other end. "Goldman Sachs, you listen to me. I built this city." Victor's face is contorted with rage as he continues his tirade. "I will not be strong, armed by you people." His voice rises to a fever pitch, a desperate command laced with fury. "I said no. Get your hands off my positions." A chilling threat hangs in the air as Victor Lang's final words resonate. "You'll regret this. You'll all regret this." The Halcyon Capital trading floor vibrates with frenetic energy, a storm brewing beneath the surface. Margin calls crash like thunder, each one a hammer blow to fragile hopes. Traders, their faces masks of stark panic, fight to stem the tide of financial ruin. A desperate chorus rises from the floor, a symphony of fear echoing against the relentless flashing of screens and ringing of phones. Afternoon sun illuminates Victor Lang's imposing mahogany desk, highlighting the tension in the room. Victor gestures smoothly, his command clear. Move the assets off the books. Singapore. Ava stands firm, her resolve hardening against the sunlit backdrop of the office. The single word hangs in the air, a stark refusal. No. Inside Victor Lang's opulent office, at Halcyon Capital, tension fills the air as Victor's face twists with fury. His eyes blaze as he delivers the crushing blow. You're fired. Ava stands firm, unflinching against the storm of his rage. Her voice rings with defiance and conviction. Then I'll walk. A moment of tense silence hangs between them, thick with unspoken accusations and threats. She delivers her final, cutting remark. But I'm not going to jail for you. Evening descends on Wall Street as Ava emerges from Halcyon Capital, the rain mirroring the turmoil within. Rain streams down, blurring the city lights into an indistinct haze. The ticker on Fifth Avenue flashes ominously. Dow Jones. Negative 2,400 points. The digital scream echoes through the canyons of commerce. The market is in freefall. Above Halcyon Capital, news helicopters churn the air into a frenzy, their blades a dark omen against the evening sky. Police barricades rise, transforming the entrance into a fortress of metallic fences. The distant wail of sirens grows louder, heralding the arrival of regulators. The building stands as a silent monolith, awaiting judgment. Panic and urgency grip the scene as authorities converge. Victor Lang is conspicuously absent, vanished into the gathering storm. Evening descends on Wall Street as rain lashes down, turning the streets into reflective rivers of neon. Ava stands solitary, drenched, and resolute, her gaze fixed on the towering Halcyon Capital building. The city lights blur in the downpour, mirroring the turmoil she has weathered. Despite the storm, a sense of grim peace settles over Ava, her face reflecting newfound clarity. The imposing architecture looms, a silent witness to her personal reckoning. Though she has lost everything, her conscience remains untouched, a stark contrast to the chaos around her. In the stark confines of a phone booth, Ava steels herself, her hand hovering over the rotary dial. With a resolute breath, she commits, her finger plunging into the first number, a decision etched on her face. The dial spins, each click resonating with the weight of her choice, connecting her to a past she thought she'd left behind. Her determined gaze pierces the night as she braces herself for the voice on the other end, a voice that holds the key to her next move. In the stark SEC whistleblower office, Ava sits bathed in the frigid light of her computer screen, her face a mask of grim resolve. Stacks of meticulously arranged documents surround her, silent witnesses to her solitary vigil. Her grip tightens on the phone, the only instrument connecting her to a dangerous truth. A deep breath steels her resolve, the weight of her decision pressing down. Into the receiver, she speaks with unwavering determination, each word a step into the unknown. SEC whistleblower office? I have a story for you, she declares, her voice cutting through the silence.